Hey, so in this video I want to just quickly chat about this 6-week roadmap to success that we've created. It's exciting, right? So 4 steps. Basically, for step 1, we've got just start. So this is the part of where you're setting your foundations. You are setting your goals, you're doing your TDE calculator to get your calorie deficit. You're trying to get in that mindset of, right, this is my goals, this is where I want to be. I've got my figure, I've got my food tracker downloaded. You're ready, you're raring to go. Step 2 is, I trust the process. Because when I've sort of sat down and gone through this roadmap, I try to go through it. I've tried to put myself back at the beginning and sort of like the processes that I went through and how it sort of, does it match up? Is it a proper aligned process? Was this what I went through? The just start process, obviously, in the setting the foundations and your calculator, that is your starting point. The trust the process is because once you've got over the excitement of starting and you're tracking everything and you're eating the same foods, you will become quite bored and fed up and think, yeah, you'll probably be seeing some good losses, but old habits will start to kick in and you'll feel a bit like, can't do it. Do I really, do I want to do it? You'll be feeling hungry. You'll just be having a lot of different emotions. This is a kind of, you need to trust the process because the process of what you're doing is working, and it will get you to your end goal. And also in this step 2, I've put to move more. And that's in the context of that. So whatever steps you're doing now, whether that's 3,000 a day, 5,000 a day, 10,000, whatever, try and do a little bit more than what you're already doing. So like 10% more of what you're doing. If you're stuck at home a lot, you've got a desk job, try and fit in a couple of Get Fit with Rick videos on an evening when the kids are gone to bed, when you're home, or go for a walk after work. Try and schedule it in. And trust me, I was the worst for saying, God, I don't know where I'm going to fit it in. I've got the kids, I'm at work, I've got the kids at school, I've got the school run, I've got tea to do, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, they are just excuses that we tell ourselves of why we can't do it. I was the worst for it for so long. I was in denial about it, about like my own time management of where I was able to fit in this time to exercise. Trust me, you can fit it in. A half an hour video, 20 minutes while you're walking around the kitchen making tea. Just walk around, get your steps in. Honestly, there's so many different ways to do it, and I think we just overcomplicate it, and then we just shut down, and it's an instant no then. So that's step 2, is a very much trust the process. Keep chipping away with it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being in a deficit. Up your steps. Drink your fluids. Step 3 is keep going. This is where you sort of committing yourself. So committing to the 6 weeks. 12 weeks, whatever it is that you feel, however long it's going to take you to get to this goal that you've set. Because within this time, those foundations that we've sort of made and created in step 1 and step 2, this is behind the scenes, probably you're not really realising, because I didn't really realise, it's creating all these new habits and it's breaking down all these old habits that we've been told for so many years and that we believe to be true, when actually it's not. So this is where your mindset starts to change. And I noticed it after a while, actually. And I was, really, really bloody, it was a bit of something just clicked. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I, become really consistent with it, and something just clicked. And it will for you, because it does, and it has for so many of the other guys in the group who can vouch for me when I say this. It just does click one day. After a period of sticking with it and trusting the process, it will just click. But the new habits that you're building are what are going to set you up. They're what are going to take you to your goal. That's what's going to get you to where you need to be, honestly. Step 4, we've put as new beginnings. It's a complete lifestyle change. In the space of a few weeks, you're changing so much about your everyday life that you're then on this path to a new beginning. because ideally what this, this initial 6 weeks will give you is it's going to give you the tools, the knowledge, the resources, the information, the support, the motivation. There's going to be all of that. So basically everything that I've got in this head of mine, and obviously that I input into the group and on the community, it's going to be jam-packed full of all of this that I can pass on to you, to get you where you want to be in this new lifestyle. If you're committed, you're consistent, and you really do want to change your life, your food, how you eat, how you feel, how you look, how you want to look. Because for me, like, fashion was a big thing, clothes. But obviously when you're bigger, very limited in choice. So for me, that was quite a big driving force, being able to fit in, into clothes that I love and being able to wear fashionable things. So step 4 is a new beginnings. We've got in there, obviously, drink more, because like step 2, move more. Drink more, that will come again naturally. But for me, I tend to dip in and out of it. Like now, I need to up my fluid more because I changed jobs. I'd gone from being active at the hospital and I was down in 2 litres because I needed it because I was, physically sweating, to then go into an office job. Circumstances and situations change, but as long as you're aware of it, and you're being a bit more conscious, then, you're not going far wrong of where you need to be. So the 6-week roadmap to success is, going to be a really good tool, and helpful when you're starting out. So it's exciting.